take that year off and get some experience in whatever field you feel like, whether it's surgery, medicine, whatever. Go work in a hospital doing whatever. Go work in an OR if you want to go in, if you think you want to go into surgery, just to see it for yourself. But the second thing is get a minor in business. They don't teach you anything about business in medical school, and the ability to understand how to read a balance sheet, how to run a business, just some of the basics of things that you need to know, because you do never know if you're going to open your own practice or employ people. What are the laws in regards to even interviewing people? I had no training in that stuff. And there are things you can't ask people that you think are just colloquial, and they're not. They're against the law to ask about. So, you can utilize that time between undergrad and grad school in a way that can set you up for these other things. I mean, nobody says that you have to be an MD that practices, for 25 years. Most people's career paths in this day and age are highly varied, and they will go do ancillary stuff or secondary side businesses, or you'll meet some industry contracts and want to, perhaps develop things. And to have that sort of business background, to be able to, utilize what you've learned in your field and take that expertise and transmit it over to a business world, or in my case, open your own practice and try to succeed in a highly litigious, in a highly regulated environment, with fixed pay based upon government contracts, is a challenge. And you need to understand some of those basic business principles that maybe, well, I can tell you, they don't teach you in medical school. I mean, their job in medical school is to make sure you're competent, safe, and that you're going to represent where you graduated from to the best of your ability. And I say nothing bad about my education at the University of Virginia, but it's a problem in medical schools across the United States, is that they just don't give you enough business background to be able to understand what your first contract is going to read like when you get out of residency, and how do I save and invest money? How do I pay back the debt if some people have debt? How do I pay that back? None of that goes on, but it's taught at our own schools, right? I mean, you can go to Darden and take some classes if you wanted to, and you can get that education, but I can tell you, when you're in medical school, you don't want to. It should be somewhat, to me, ingrained in the curriculum. It's just not. And it won't be, because there's just too many requirements to graduate medical school. There's just no time to do it.